taendelea nayo kabisa.
Na nikaa vocabulary kabisa.
Kwanza waki-argue.
When they argue, umera bana. Akidua tu, how can you do this?
I'm telling you.
Ay, umera.
Kizungu.
Kakiedha. Yani, vitu zenye wataweka pale ndani ya kizungu ishikane na
but it's a beautiful language. I think I should also learn to.
Then ikaendanisha na nini na pride. You know, Luo are known for pride.
Yeah, wanajivunia.
Na wacha nikuambie, nyinyi mumeona Luo at hizi ndio wanajivunia na Mercedes. I was hizo enzi za mimi nimeishi na Waluo in the village where I come from. Alafu si ati ni mashamba walikuwa nayo, wamerent. Lakini jamaa amerent nyumba. Sasa enzi za radio ya disco light. Unaona radio zilikuwa na disco light. Sunday, huyu jamaa amepiga mawe. Nafika Sunday, avae open shoes. Siku zilikuwa tu ziko. Avae open shoes, jeans zingine zilikuwa zimetokea. That is Sunday. Alafu vest na bebe hiyo radio. Atembea nayo ikiwaka disco light ile ya kutoanisha speaker. My friend, he would go somewhere aketi chini atoanishe speaker, battery ya kumbaka na extra zile mawe, unajua zile battery zile za the everready battery. Akona extra, labda ameenda na mpenzi wake wataandike shuka, radio pale inapiga disco. Yes. Unajua disco light ilikuwa inakula mawe but kwake hajali.
I usually stand peke yake actually
bicycle. Kama ni baiskeli akisha yani hata at that level ya chini they still have level yako na pride fulani
na kizungu yake
Yes. Wewe umeona mpaka ati
actually visited a Luo friend kwa nyumba and I was asking them how they managed to live like that, and you know, now from being on this other end of people from the central region and now having a conversation with him, TV ilikuwa 53 inch kwa ukuta. Yes. Kakiti ni kale kakwenda camping. Ako na fridge jikoni imejaa. You know, ilikuwa bedsitter iko na 53 inch pale kwa ukuta. Alafu mattress high density. Alafu hata haina kitanda, imekuwa tu pallets fulani na duvet moja. Hivyo nikamuuliza nini, akaniambia sisi ni raha. Sisi zetu exactly. Luo, this is how we do it. Alafu nje amepaka gari. In fact alikuwa na pikipiki ya sport.
Yes.
Ulisema mbona amezunguka na sport huko nje, mnaona namna gani? Kumbe ndani but they love life.
They love life.
And Kisumu is expensive.
It's easy.
Especially when you come in from this other end of the country and you visit Kisumu. Tulienda mahali tukakula ugali na siku.
Usikia mtu anasema ati you know, when I have entered this function,
yes,
I have realized that we are several laws, like 7.
Yes.
Sometimes you'll ask yourself, how did I know? But I have counted Probox, Range Rover, Probox, Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes. We have a Mercedes.
Akaona gari saba kubwa. Akajua iko Waluo, lakini Probox. Wakikuyu.
Anyway, mtazamaji wa leo, I hope you're doing well this beautiful Wednesday morning. And Wednesday we have Juicy Kugofe together with Wellness Wednesday. And today, you say, remember the year is still ongoing. The year is still, but we are in the last actually one more Wellness Wednesday, and then we'll be done with the month of January.
Yes.
And you know, we've been having a month of prayer. Hours of prayer, and actually all over the country we've had places that have chosen this month to be a month of prayer. And today I want us to discuss about mindful habits. You know, as the year begins, you talk about what are mindful habits. You know, remember we were discussing about mindfulness is about when you're being able to be in the moment. You know, it involves a quality of your presence. You know, unapata, you're being present in your daily life. You're being mindful, you're being keen, you're being open to things, you know, and that is the very, very important thing about mindfulness. It is about living your life, you know, quite curious what is happening and living your life with intention. It is very important that you need to let go of self-judgment, you know, because when you're mindful, when you're being mindful, you get to have a place, you know, you live life ukua keen, yani ukorada, tuseme hivyo, unakaa rada. So in your life, whatever is happening in your life, you don't just let it pass. You keep on asking questions. You're curious, why is this happening? How is this happening? When? what is causing these things to happen, and it's very, very important. And you need mindfulness can be a habit that you need to develop as the year goes on, as you get to, because people have had resolutions even in prayer, because this has been a month of prayer, and it's very important that even in your prayer you're mindful. You know, I was listening to someone today that if you're praying and you're not even in what you're praying, you know, you're just saying it. Awake yet, you know, the thoughts. You know, when you're praying with an expectation. Yeah. So if you're not praying with an expectation, that means that you're not mindful of your prayer session. That is why you're told, if you're in your prayer session, you said, and I know we've been in prayer for the month of January. You've set time aside. Now, at that time, maybe unless your phone ndio inakupatia music ya worship pale in the background, it is not what you're using to read your Bible. Most of the time during such a month, you have your physical Bible where you want to turn pages, where you want to highlight things, where you want to write, where you want to meditate, you know. And mindfulness is very, very important, because at a meditation, the part of being mindful. And mindfulness is a habit that needs to be cultivated in your life for each and every day. And not only, I'm just bringing the idea of prayer because that is where I think most of us are. That is the point of life we are in, especially in the month of January. Now the month inakuja kuisha because we're having just a few more days for the days to come to an end. But how effective those days will be, how effective your prayer will be, how effective your journey to your success will be, how effective your relationships are going to be, depends on how present you are in those moments. In those moments, maybe you're planning about something, goals that you want to achieve. How present are you in that process? How present are you in that journey? Kila kitu ni about mindful. And mindfulness, you need to understand that there are so many habits that you need to understand. In mindfulness, just say as a habit, once you're cultivating mindfulness as a habit, you need to learn how to balance. You need to balance more and then hustle less. You know, hustle like mawazo yako iko all through. But once you balance, you know, this is what I want to do. For example, in the month of prayer, kuna watu wanasema mimi siwezi, ama there are those that are wameshikanisha this month, they're also working. You know, like they're going for an 8 to 5 job, ama they're going for a full-time job, ama they're going somewhere after work. So unapata mtu, instead of waking up at the normal time they used to do, they have learned to balance this month of prayer and also balancing their daily life. And that is being mindful. You need to understand that I have a life. Yes, to maombi, and maombi is very paramount, but I also have a life. So I need to make sure life yangu haiaffectiwi. So I need to balance my life and my prayer life. So I need to create extra time to spend with God. You know, I need to create an extra time. I need to create extra hours away from my schedule. I also have to sacrifice certain things. Kama mtuko na lunch break ya 1 hour, instead ya kwenda msheneo ya lunch break and you're in your month of prayer, jifiche kwa room somewhere. You know, it's being mindful of all those things, and you need to learn how to balance all these activities, and then you need to judge less, you know, and be curious. You remember, being mindful is about curiosity. If this happens, what next? Remember, we're talking about 21 days of habit. I'm pretty sure those that have been consistent for 21 days of prayer, by the end of 21 days of prayer, ile habit walianza nayo kama ni ya kuamka saa 9 kupray, or you know, kama ni 1 hour a day set aside to read the word, that habit wenye metengeneza for 21 days to be present in the moment, yeah, to be mindful of what is happening around them. I'm pretty sure after the 21 days of prayer, kitu tu itakuwa inamdrive. Yes, prayer and month ya prayer and fasting, the convocation imeisha, but nishazoea kuamka hii masaa, nishazoea ku have an hour of prayer, nishazoea. So at the end of 21 days, kuna watu kama they were mindful of what they were doing, watakuwa create a behavior. I mean, watakuwa create a habit. They continue that. Remember, they continue that for the next 90 days. They have created a lifestyle. And that is if you are mindful, you are curious. What could happen nikiamka saa 9? What is going to happen if I set aside my lunch hour? Badala food I go for prayer. What will happen? What will happen if I am more available kwa ushirika? You know, what will happen if I'm more available with family? For example, even with your life, with your family. What happens if I get to work on time for this? What happens?
Is it the same as saying that you dare?
Yes, it's about being, because ni kama kudare, exactly.
Kama kudare,
it's about a positive dare. Ni zile positive dare.
Good.
A
positive dare. I'm saying, because on the other side of daring,
yes,
people dare.
People dare.
And they dare a lot of things, hata kama ni vitu kama sports.
Yes.
Kuna very dangerous sports.
Dangerous sports.
Na they dare. kuna ile ya mang'ombe.
Yeah,
the bulls,
yes.
They dare kucheza na hizo vitu. So I think on your wellness today,
yes.
you're talking of ni kama kudare lakini on a positive side. Wacha leo ni dare kufast.
Yes. Personally asking myself, what is the worst that could happen?
That you know,
wacha nione
kufast. Yes. Yenye watu usema alafu kuomba. Let me go on. Let me try.
Actually, let me see what is going to happen.
And since hii kitu ni very positive.
Yes.
I think unaileta mpaka kwa a habit fulani tu umekuwa nayo, ni dare hata kutoka.
Sasa
wacha niachane na hii.
Yes.
Nione if I don't drink alcohol today,
what will happen?
Nini ita happen?
Nikisubstitute alcohol na maji.
Yes, nini itaanza ku?
What will happen?
Then apart from what will happen, I think it's also good to read.
Yes.
Uone ukisubstitute pombe na maji, maji utaende uangalie benefits za maji.
Yes.
Na za pombe.
Uone ni gani na angusha ingine kwa weighing scale.
Yes, useme hebu let me dare. Wacha ni dare. Na siku moja utapeana story useme aje, nilienda nikaona aje. Hii maneno yangu ya kukunywa pombe.
Naweza kunywa maji na nikuwe sawa.
Naweza kunywa maji na nikuwe sawa.
Naweza kunywa maziwa na nikuwe sawa. Naweza gonga ka smoothie na nikuwe sawa.
Na nimeamka vile nimeamka hiyo 1 week, mimi sijakosana na wife.
Yes.
Sijanuka vibaya.
Yes. Sijachelewa kazi. Sijapigwa, sina dondi mahali,
sijapoteza simu, sijapoteza pesa, sijakoniwa,
sijalala kwa baridi.
So kuna possibilities hizi maugonjwa mingi na kuwaga nazo za kukosana na bibi,
homa.
Like let me tell you the truth. Mimi simu zile nimepoteza ni mingi.
Yeah.
Na nikikuja humu ninasema actually it's not selling, but have lost it.
Ujui kwenye ilipotelea.
Tangu niwache pombe sijaipoteza hata moja. That means
hata ikipotea unaweza collect. Neither nilikuwa mahali Nairobi.
Sijawahi. You know, sipigwi ngeta.
Yeah. Huko nje masambaya.
Sikawi na polisi. Sijui nilikuwa kwa. Sijawahi, by the way, to be honest, sijawahi kushikwa na polisi ati sijui niko wrong side. Sijai shikwa ngeta. I think I'm passing the right places zenye hazina hiyo magiza mingi. Alafu hawaja notice mimi ni mlevi. So saizi ndio ninaelewa ati can you dare?
Positively dare.
Try.
If it's something you want to quit, sometimes inakuwa ngumu, but because remember you only need to do it for 21 days with a lot of discipline.
Yes.
21 days. The 22nd day, it is scientifically proven, the 22nd day utajikuta tunaikravia tu.
Yes.
Because akili yako isha create as a habit.
Na ukileta hizi vitu ndio tunakumbuka tena Primo. Unajua kulikuwa kuna kitu kama pyrography theory.
Pythagoras theorem.
Did you know of circumnavigation?
Yes. Circumference.
No.
Circumnavigation.
Haujui circumnavigation? Circumnavigation sijui ni nani alidiscover, but circumnavigation ni ile ya kwa nini hamkusoma hii kitu? Kwa nini mlisoma nini syllabus?
Sasa ndio limaliza sijui ndio mlisoma zile syllabus zilishia class 7. Mimi sikufanya geography pole. Nilikuwa nadhani unasema kwa hesabu.
No.
Karibu dhani ulifanya navigation yenye ilikuwa ishia class 7. Ukitoka
hapa uende straight you'll come back to where you are. Reasons to prove that the world is spherical, around. Spherical. That was
geography. I dropped geography.
So ndio nilikuwa nasema ukileta hizi vitu za proven.
Yes.
Jaribu kusema it was proven in this year by this person.
Sawa.
Scientifically proven.
Definitely. Ndio wajue ni kwenda hivi tarudi. What goes around comes around. Anyway, as you get to go to more the year, remember that you get to practice mindfulness on every aspect of your life, be it your career, be it in your family, be it in your spiritual life, be it in your social environment, be it in your physical environment also, be it in your personal, yourself physically, your body, your health, all those things mentally, zote. Make sure that you're practicing mindfulness. Make sure that you're present in the presence. Make sure you're present in the moment, and make sure you're being curious, you're asking questions, you want to know what is happening, what is causing what, and all those things. You need to understand all those things and make sure that your life is, you can point a finger to each and every moment and understand how it is being brought about. Yes.
Yes, and I like if people follow the Wellness Wednesday.
Yes.
What I feel.
By the end of the year,
you'll be getting something.
They'll be asking for my WhatsApp.
like kama hii tu.
Yeah.
Just imagine umeambiwa hii sasa.
Yeah.
You have just been told ubadilishe.
Yeah.
Badilisha tu. Uone
leo kivaa shati, jiulize kwa nini umevaa hiyo shati.
Yes.
Just ask a question, mbona nimevaa hii shati? One, maybe because trouser niko nayo ina match, ama jundo imepigwa pasi. Have a reason of whatever you're doing. Mbona umefanya hivi? Ask those questions, being mindful in everything, even at the tiny things. Mbona leo umetembea haraka? Ni kwa sababu one, either sitaki kuchelewa ama najaribu keep fit.
Mbona unazushaga kila wakati kuingia kwa nyumba?
Jiulize hiyo maswali. Answer. Then those answers are going to help you to circumnavigate and actually solve whatever is happening in your life positively. Today is Wednesday, and as you get to go on with your day and also with your life, I want to remind you that you get to live life a little bit more, laugh a little bit loud, and love a little bit more, because life is beautiful. Nikukumbusha to never let the sun go down without appreciating its warmth. For dawn may be too late. Am I allowed to say wood Rugongo?
No.
It's not.
You are supposed to stay. Your father is Rugongo?
I am Rugongo.
What about your father?
Wairia.
Wairia, now Wood Wairia.
Oh, the son of. Wood is son of. Yes, all right. So Kindi will still do. Yes. Anyway, I am Kindi Rugongo mpaka kati mwingine takapojaliwa kupatana. May the Lord bless you and may the Lord keep you.
I think today on Mizpah TV we have that spirit of Luo. Na ndio nitasema
utanitafutia na samaki leo.
Waduogo sana. Aduogo sana. We are going for a break but aduogo sana.
We'll be back.
I'll be back, ndio ninarejea.
Leo lazima uninunulie samaki.
So we'll be back me and Emily to wrap up the program.
Shaanza.
Tuolale.